Okay, so this is the latest page in my Fursons comic. I think it's page 11, but I can't remember. Might be page 12. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, I'm going to see how long it takes me to draw the average comic page, so I'm gonna try and draw another comic page and film the whole thing. I'm gonna cut out, probably gonna cut out when I pause to think what should happen next, because it will be boring to watch, probably. Anyway, last thing that happened was Bubbly Boo, who's this little thing here. She bursts in and rocks the Fursons like, Bubbles, no! Yeah, Bubbles is her nickname, and no, she's not a Powerpuff Girls character, she's a different person. Or should I say Furson? Okay, no. Sorry. Oh yeah, and Blocklin got really angry that Techie, insulted her. Well, I don't know, she was trying to trash talk and she hit a nerve. Blocklin hates being called weak. That's the one thing that she hates the most. She hates other things, but that's her most hated thing. Because deep down, she feels weak, so... despite her strength. Anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna get started. I was just giving some backstory on what was going on, because you probably have no idea who these characters are. I drew a couple of them in videos, but only a couple. Didn't really talk in depth about them. So, sometimes if I don't know what to draw, I just draw something and, it helps. So, I'm just gonna draw Blocklin. She's gonna be really angry. Whoa, that mouth looks weird. Actually, I know. She's gonna be telling Bubbly Boo to stand back. Because she doesn't want to hurt Bubbly Boo, because, for starters, she's not the person she's angry at, and secondly, she's only 3 years old. And I really rather not draw Blocklin being violent towards a 3-year-old, so yeah, let's not do that. I forgot how to draw her ears and stuff for a second. I was trying to look at the other page for a reference, and all I could see was the close-up, that close-up there. But then there's, those panels where you can see her ears, so I don't know. Oh yeah, she was in her karate outfit, so no hat, and she's wearing a bandana. Also, just warning you, I might not be able to finish the whole thing before dinner, or before my grandparents get back, so if there's a sudden jump in the video and I'm in a different location, then it's because it suddenly switched to after dinner. I might be in my room or something. I don't know. Maybe, because I could film here, but they'll probably be talking in the background and having the TV on, and I like to have the TV in the background, because I have to be wary of what's in the background, so that you don't know where I live or anything. All I can tell you is that it's Australia. I'm not telling you where in Australia. Anyway. So she's like, oops, I forgot her eyelashes. Apparently her eyelashes are on top of her bandana. That totally makes sense. Then again, people have drawn eyebrows on top of hats before, so... Actually, Block's shoulders are all the way up here. Why does she look so tiny here? I don't know. Anyway. So she's like, stand back, Bubbles. And she's saying it very firmly. She's like, stand back, Bubbles. Oh no, I'm scared for Techie's life right now. By the way, Techie, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Google Translate is that accurate, but it's supposedly the Japanese word for enemy. Techie's not evil, but she's Blocklin's sparring partner. One of her sparring partners, one of her regulars. Also, guess what? I can find the right color. Lachlan is a black belt, even though this is a sash, but who cares? She has a belt underneath the sash, but you can't see it because the panel only shows the top half anyway. So, yeah. Oh yeah, her bandana is black too. So, yep. She is very, very ticked off. I should add some angry red blush to her face to make her look super angry. Oh, for a second I thought something happened with the recording. Yeah, 6 minutes. I mean, and I'm only on the first panel. I mean, like, the first minute or two of that was talking, but still. Oh, it didn't color her hands. Whoops, fail. Oh yeah, the background was orange. That's right. The walls were orange. See, the walls were orange. Anyway. Where is my light orange? I keep forgetting to, like, half the time I keep forgetting to get all my colors out. I usually just get them out as I go, but that wastes time in the recording. I could just cut it out, but I don't know. I wasn't even filming the whole thing. Wow. Oh, and Bubbly Boo. She's not as naive as Pesto. She's actually pretty smart for her age, but she still has some naivety to her, so hang on. So Bubbly Boo is like, she completely fails to understand what Lachlan is trying to tell her to stand back. And focus, please, thank you. She basically does the exact opposite of standing back. She goes closer. It's like, really? Really? Her ears look like devil horns, but they're just supposed to be like little ears. Anyway. So yeah, adorable. Anyway. My left arm hurts. If I was ambidextrous, this wouldn't be a problem, as I've said before. So yep, she's like the only character pretty much that does not use a normal outline, because she's supposed to look like she's made of soap. She's not made of soap, but she's often covered in soap, so like those little like dangly bits off of her hair, those figure eights, that's actually meant to be like soap dangling off of her head. Because her favorite things to do involve bubbles. Taking bubble baths and blowing bubbles. Also, that's also why her name is Bubbly Boo. Sounds like a really childish name, but you know. I don't know, anyway. Anyway. So, her eyes are supposed to be like really shiny or whatever, I don't know. Yep. And, oh, I might want to add a speech bubble. Derp. I guess I'll just add it like here. I can just make the next panel like smaller. I'm trying to think what she should be saying. Because she's not as naive as one of my other characters named Pesto. I don't think I've talked about him yet in these videos, but he will probably show up in this comic. I could just make, like, recordings of me making all my pages, maybe. I don't know. Be more fun that way. Probably. Hopefully it would be, anyway. Anyway, she's... I don't know, I'll just make her say something like... I don't know. Generic optimist quotes, don't worry, you'll feel better soon. I don't know, I don't want to make Bubbly Boo a generic character. Because she's pretty smart for a 3-year-old, but she still has some naivety to her. Because, you know, she is 3 after all. So yeah, and then her speech gets cut off. I didn't color the background either. Whoops. Yeah, lazy background coloring is lazy. And then suddenly, this is when it gets scary. Well, I don't know how good I am at drawing scary things. I've drawn pictures before that have creeped me out a bit. Freaked me out. Anyway. So this is kind of zoomed out, I guess. That's how I should have drawn her fangs in the other panel, but whatever. She's supposed to have small little fangs. Suddenly her eyes probably gonna turn red or something, like generic evilness thing. Generic sign that somebody is... Well, she's not evil, but she is very stressed. Anyway. And then she's like, repeats herself, she's like, stand back, in like huge letters. And the background turns black just to like symbolize that it's supposed to be scary or whatever, I don't know. And that's like lazy coloring, but who cares? Anyway. It is 5:10 p.m., not a.m. Didn't I clearly mention something about dinner earlier in this? Yeah, I did. Anyway, first row done. First row complete. So Blocklin's like, stand back! And she's like super... Oh no, that doesn't really look that scary. It looks kind of cute, actually. Well, I don't know. It doesn't look super cute, but it looks kind of chibi. That is cute, though. Anyway, I don't know. The reason Bubbly Boo's saying you'll feel better soon is probably because on the previous page she's like, let's all go help her or something. Bubbly Boo is supposed to have a really strong heart, and like, believe it or not, I actually can imagine her as like sort of a leader amongst them, despite being the youngest. Yeah, of the main group, she's way younger than the others. The others are teenagers, and she's 3. So yeah, I don't know. It's like no in-betweens. Well, Pesto is a 12-year-old sister, but she's not a main character. Her name's Spazoozy. Despite her weird name, she's actually much more normal than Pesto. Oh great, somebody might be home. Maybe not. No, they wouldn't be home just yet. Usually don't get home at this time. Anyway, sorry, trying to think of what should happen next. Hang on. Okay, Bubbly Boo, unlike Pesto, she can actually take a hint. So she actually backs off. Yeah, even though Pesto and Bubbly Boo have kind of a brother-sister type friendship. I keep talking about Pesto, but he hasn't, but I haven't even shown him yet. He's green. Anyway. Even though Bubbly Boo's way younger, she's actually, like, she's kind of more aware than Pesto. Because for some reason I like making childlike adult characters. So yeah, she actually... Yeah, she actually moves back. If this was Pesto, if Bubbly Boo was replaced with Pesto in this scenario, Pesto's reaction would be different. He'd probably, like, ignore her and just keep trying to get her to realize that, like, keep trying to help her feel better. But Bubbly Boo is no Pesto. Anyway. So yeah, she backs away, so I guess I'll just draw lines to show that she's backing away. And she's like, okay. Did I want to put a dot there? Or an ellipsis or whatever it's called? Ellipsis? I don't even know if that's what it's called or not. Probably pronounced it wrong, anyway. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, by the way, in that other video, the one where I drew the heart tower, I said that there was only 1.04 gigabytes when I moved all the stuff, but apparently it didn't update and it actually was like 19 gigabytes free, so it's a lot better. So yeah, won't have to worry about it running out anytime soon, because I always cut-paste the videos instead of copy-paste, so yeah. Anyway, she backs away. She quickly backs away. I'm trying to think what Techie would do in this situation. She'd probably be really flustered and try to apologize. Anyway, yeah, so the next panel is going to be her. Why did I draw the outline of the panel first? I don't know. Sometimes I do that, I think, without thinking. Or maybe do it with, and maybe I do it and think about it. Anyway, I need to draw Rock the Furson's reaction at some point too, because Rock the Furson is there. And no, they're not really me. They just have a similar name. Actually, they were supposed to be my self-insert, but their personality is like too different to mine, so I just decided to make them a character. Anyway, Techie is really scared now. I mean, I would be too if I was in her position. Blockley's really strong, like really strong. She can flip someone over. So yeah, this is her. This is Techie. She actually has an adorable design, I think. Actually, Blocklin is even kind of adorable. I mean, I kind of find the picture adorable. Call me crazy. I don't know. And it's just because she looks so small there, even though she's supposed to be like the tallest person, or person. She's supposed to be like the tallest one. Anyway, draw her ears now. Her ears are supposed to be skinnier than that, but whatever, or flop down more than that. I don't know what happened to her hair, it looks weird, but anyway. Like, the way it ends. Whoa, okay, she doesn't have much neck all of a sudden. This might take an hour. I don't really know how long it takes me to draw a comic page. Actually, I should probably draw her hands. So that's her hands. Trying to like be all apologetic and stuff. Forgot the yeah. Oh, I just got an idea. So there's this other guy. There's this other guy who's... I think I already mentioned that there was a guy who acts like an uncle to, Blockland. But they're not actually related. Yeah. I'm gonna have him show up. Anyway. So basically... This can actually show off a new character angle on Mr. Oh, don't spoil what his name is. It's actually a really ridiculous name. Anyway, so Techie's, like, apologizing. And then... Blockland charges. She literally just... She just charges, like, legit, literally. Make her ears, like, flop or whatever, because she's, like, moving. So her bandana will be, like, waving around wildly. So, yeah. By the way, I didn't mention this, but Block is ambidextrous. She's been at training ever since she was 2 years old. And she was taught to be ambidextrous so that she did not have a weak hand. Because it makes sense for a character like her to make sure to try and learn to have equal strength in both arms, both legs, etc. I'm trying to think how her arms should be positioned. I'm really no good at action scenes. This comic is probably one of the only recent comics I've made. I failed. Should make her look like she's more bent. Anyway, one of the only recent comics I made that involve action scenes. Whoops, forgot that there. Anyway, she's a teenager, so yeah. Anyway, So, her fists are clenched. Her hands are clenched in fists of rage. Do you get the reference? I'll give you a clue, it's from a song. That's all I will tell you. Anyway. She looks more like drunk than angry. She looks more concentrated than angry. Don't forget her eyelashes. I tried to make it look like she was super angry, and instead I gave her a thick-looking, hairy old man eyebrow. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I am hungry all of a sudden. Sometimes I get hungry, then it fades, and then it comes back later. And sometimes it just sticks around. What time is it? It's 5:20. I think, yeah, it's 5:20. Should be back in another 10 or 20 minutes. Or 15. Wasn't even filming. People are probably gonna get so sick of me saying in every video, oh, it wasn't even filming for a second there or something. It's like, jeez. Anyway, I need to concentrate. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing, what I'm filming and stuff. Oh, okay, I did color the background of the previous panel. For a second I thought I forgot. Film the panel, jeez. Great, people are talking outside. Oh, she should probably have angry red blushes here. And here, definitely here, she's super angry. I was trying to make it look epic, and it doesn't look that epic. It just looks like she's running to go to the bathroom or something. Whatever, I'm no good at drawing epicness. Ask me to draw a character talking to someone. That I can draw, but that's too easy to draw. Am I really a professional artist if I can do that? No, I'm not a professional artist. Never claimed to be one. Okay, so she charges. And next thing you know, next thing that happens. Well, row 2 is complete. Now for row 3, obviously, because I can do math. Yeah, okay, no. Anyway, Sue. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw a whole bunch of hang on. My pencil. That was a really dumb reason to stop recording. Actually, not really, because sharpening pencils is important to making art. Anyway, I'm just gonna draw a bunch of panels, like, maybe not a bunch, but some panels showing, like, the characters' like, reaction and anticipation for what's going to happen. So first is Techie. It makes sense to do her first, because she's the victim. And then do the reactions of everyone else. Anyway. And Techie's like, oh no. She's not really, like, super strong. She's kind of one of the weaker people in training. But she does have, some good, like, beliefs or whatever. She actually, comes to training even when she's sick because she, it makes sense because in real life, if you get attacked, even when you're sick, you need to know how to do stuff when you're sick as well. Which is her philosophy. She actually teaches Blockland that in a different story, but a story that I haven't written down yet. Probably will one day. I don't know if it'll be part of this comic or not. I don't know why she doesn't just dodge, but maybe she's too paralyzed with fear. I don't know. So there's an exclamation mark right there. That's how I draw them like triangles for some weird reason. Anyway, that's her there. I'm really not good at drawing, like, really out there expressions, sorry. Like, I mean, I've drawn some pretty weird ones of Princess Daisy, but I don't know. They all look stupid, but that was done intentionally. At least I don't want to do too much coloring here, because, like, most of these characters, like, white karate outfits, and, she has white fur, and Block has, like, really pale yellow, creamy yellow fur. Anyway, so she's really, like, scared and stuff. And then, okay, so next thing that happens. Then I'm going to show, Bubbly Boo's reaction. She's probably gonna cover her eyes. She has really skinny arms. Then again, every person I draw really usually has skinny arms. Her ears go down. Yeah, I realized recently that I should draw, when I do like the 3 lines, like closed eyes, I should draw like the middle one, not as long as the other two. So Bubbles. I feel weird calling her Bubbles because that's the name of one of the Powerpuff Girls, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm hungry, and I know you don't care about that, so sorry. I'll try to stop mentioning it. Anyway, so then she covers her eyes in fright. She covers her eyes in fright. Oh, imagine if, like, they got home right now, and then I'd have to stop drawing, and it'd be like a cliffhanger, even though in the actual video it'll be like straight after, because I'll put them together. But anyway, she's like trembling in fear, hence the tremble lines. Yep, I think I hear something outside. So yep, she's trembling in fear. Next panel is probably going to be Rock the Furson. Yep, I hear them getting home, so I should probably... Well, if the location suddenly changes, it's because it's afternoon. Okay, bye. Okay, so I am exhausted. Actually, not that exhausted now, but, yeah. It's actually the next day now, because I didn't end up finishing this yesterday, so this is what I've done so far. I believe next I was going to show Rock the Furson's reaction, and I definitely know what their reaction would be. Yeah, Rock the Furson is a genderless character, by the way. Fursons can be naturally born genderless, just as commonly as they can be male or female. Oh man, is that a... coffee? Not coffee. I don't know how coffee would have gotten there. I don't drink coffee. And I usually don't drink... I especially don't drink coffee while drawing. So Rock the Furson. Rock the Furson, some of their traits, not all of them, but some of them are similar to my traits. Except they're a lot more angsty than I am. So, yep. If I was in a situation like this, I'd be feeling very timid and anxious, so, and not knowing what to do, so that's what Rock feels like. Rock is like, their paws, they're like fiddling with their paws. This is like a natural pose for them, just their paws together. Oops, I made a mistake with the arm there, but whatever. Oh yeah, another thing I should mention is that Rock's fur gets darker depending on their emotions, or lighter. Just write fidget here, because they're fidgeting. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so when they're, oh man, I have my pencils on the wrong side of me. I usually have them on my right when I make these, so my arm's not doing that across the camera. That I had to like switch my pencils so they're on my right now, and also get out all my colors again. So yeah, there's my colors there. I already showed you. I know I showed you them twice, but anyway. What was I was in the middle of saying something, wasn't I? I was saying how their fur gets darker if they're more like jaded and cynical or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, here we go. Their eyes are brown, and so is their fur, and their fur is darker because they're like, as I said, they're feeling anxious and awkward. Rock the Furson is like a broken character. They just have so much social anxiety, and it's just, I relate so much. I mean, I relate to my own character that was initially based on me. Yes, that's something. Okay, then. Except Rock the Furson's different to me because, in a few ways, they, well, they're a lot more angsty than me, and they don't have that dorky side that I have. Oops, I didn't color their hands. Oh yeah, Rock's clothes also can change with their fur somehow. I guess when they're wearing the clothes that they're currently wearing have like latch onto their powers or something, and like it only works when they're wearing the clothes, I guess. I don't know. I almost colored their hands black. Rock the Fursons' fur can be black, but only when they're at the pinnacle of their depression. Usually this involves Sweetie Red, which is Rock the Fursons' girlfriend, by the way. Anyway. Yeah, there's a page earlier in the comic where Sweetie Red gets harmed by Blocklin there. Like, she gets pushed to the ground for just trying to help, and Rock the Furson's fur turns black and their eyes turn red. And they just start swearing at Blocklin. So, yeah. Anyway, I drew one panel. That's such an accomplishment. Okay, I don't know. Well, every panel's a stepping stone to success. I don't know. I dreamed I was drawing a comic last night. I dreamed I was drawing a comic about toads or something from Mario, and one of them called himself from on the phone, like, himself from another save file. I don't know how to explain it in a way that makes sense. Like, it's like the save file's like alternate dimensions or something, and like, I don't know. Anyway, whose reaction should I draw now? Maybe I should draw Blocklin. Anyway, so this is her nose. Maybe I should just draw them, like, ready to strike. Oh man, I don't have a way to keep the time unless I use the phone hand. That's 20 to 2. I gotta not draw their eyebrows or eyes or whatever so low because otherwise they look drunk. I mean she. Sorry, I'm not talking about Rock anymore. I'm talking about Blocklin. Yeah, Block and Rock's names being similar was completely unintentional, from what I remember. Don't even remember how her name ended up being Block in the first. Oh yeah, because I wanted her name to be Blockbuster. That's right, duh. Yeah, I like to call Triangle Teeth Rebecca Teeth. For a really stupid reason. I don't know, it's kind of a long story, I'm not really gonna go into it. Just don't explain what I'm talking about, then everyone's going like, what? Why did she call them Rebecca Teeth? It's like, lol. Rebecca Teeth. Basically, okay, long story short, there was this person named Rebecca who I used to think was evil because I was a fail. And like, when I was a kid, by the way. And, like, I always drew her comics about her being evil, and she had angry teeth that were like triangles. That's where the term Rebecca Teeth came from. So sorry to anyone named Rebecca, by the way. Or, I hope she doesn't find this video. I haven't heard from her in, like... I haven't seen her in, like... How many years has it been? 9 years? Wow. I was trying to think... Anyway, I wanted to make her look, like, even more angry than before, but I don't really know how to exaggerate expressions that well, so sorry. I'm not really a professional, well, I'm definitely not a professional artist. Maybe her shoulders are, like, really high up to show that she's, like... Oh, she should probably be like, raising her fist or something. She's raising her left fist, because why not? I stated before in this video that Block is ambidextrous. She's equally strong with both hands, and that is a scary thought, by the way. Like super strength plus bad temper plus not afraid to hurt their friends equals bad mix. Anyway. But at least she doesn't want to hurt Bubbly Boo, who is... Why do I have to recap it for you? This is gonna be part of the same video. Just in case you forgot. In case you have short-term memory loss. Maybe you do have short-term memory loss, I don't know. I seem to have short-term memory loss sometimes. My long-term memory is great, but my memories of my younger years are fading. I used to, like, clear vivid memories of, like, me being, like, 10, 11, 12, and now I'm, like, those memories are, like, fading. I also forgot to draw her sash, but I can always do that in a sec. I got the Rolling Gill song stuck in my head. I discovered that song off a South Park video. Actually, the first one I watched was the one that had Clyde and Craig in it. And then I found one with Butters and Kenny, which I like that one better because Butters and Kenny are my favorites. Anyway, I should make the background like red and blue stripes or something. So first gonna do the red stripes. Oh yeah, that's action looking alright. Hopefully. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be ready to start walking again at 2. Yeah, I got a water bottle here. I got a water bottle here. Let's try not to show any writing in case it, like, gives away, like, stuff. I don't know. But yeah. I was so exhausted when I got home for delivering oh man, I got a bit of water on the paper. It doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I drew 2 panels. It's been probably like 10-15 minutes. This recording's been 8 minutes, but I made one before. Anyway, who cares about that? You already know that anyway. Anyway, well, unless you want counting, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just blabbing on now. So I still remember the idea I had yesterday involving a character that I did not mention the name of yet. But I actually forgot it until right before I was about to record. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, because I looked at the comic and it made me remember. So that's very good that I remember that. So yep, she is going to go insane. Well, not going to go insane, sorry. Oh yes, that made her look like 10 times angrier, that's good. Oops. One of them's higher than the other, whatever. It don't matter, anyway. So now it's gonna be like her fist comes forward. Oops, I didn't draw the this bit on her sleeve. There we go. So then her fist comes forward. So if it's a left fist, it will be like the thumb would. Okay, so thumb would be on top. It'll be facing. Yeah, that way. So I'm trying to make it look like she's moving her. She's like. So this is like a. It's like pow. It's like really cartoony apparently because that's how I do violence in just like those old superhero comics. I don't know. I used to draw a lot of superhero comics when I was younger. It was actually either about me as a superhero or about Teletubbies as superheroes. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't even know. Anyway, this is when I was like 8, 9, 10, by the way. That I used to do this a lot. I'd keep the red and blue stripes. Now that made it look better, I think. So then it's all dramatic and techie, which is this. Why do I keep having to recap who everyone is if you've already probably seen the beginning part of the video? Like, hopefully you didn't skip halfway through. I don't know why you do that. Unless you were just being random, but anyway. Anyway. So she's like, oops, I got her ear looks a bit failed, but whatever. Sorry if you can hear talking out the window. Anyway, so she's like cowering. I think her hands, paws, whatever, were just normal Furson paws, not anything special. I don't know what arm position that is, but I don't know, I tried. Anyway, she's cowering. That looks weird. Where's my eraser? Just use this one, I guess. This thing's covered in dirt, like, seriously. It's not very clean. I just forgot what I was doing a second there. I was getting her mouth, and that looks a bit weird. Maybe I should do a drawing video of Ike from South Park. Not Fire Emblem, sorry Fire Emblem fans, if anyone who likes that series is watching. Anyway. So she's trembling. I should probably draw trembling lines, just like the ones I drew on Bubbly Boo. Yeah, I need to start treating I need to treat this as the same video, because it is the same video. It's just a different segment of said video. I just realized she didn't have long sleeves. She had short sleeves. Whoops. Does it really matter? I don't know, who cares? Anyway, that's her trembling. Don't forget the background. I should make the background like blue trembly lines to make it look like she's scared or something. So she's trembling. Looks like she's surrounded by like blue fire or something, or an ocean, I don't know. Okay, so then she opens her eyes. This is like a close-up of her eyes or something. She has what TV Trips calls Tarame eyes, or how we pronounce it. Tarame. I think it's how it's spelled anyway. I can't actually remember. And then there was like the other one was Surime or whatever, which is what Block has. What time is it? Should have done this between recordings. Oh, it's 1:52. Anyway. So she like looks up, and who does she see? Well, spoiler, now you know she sees someone. Well, it's the character I mentioned before. That I'm pretty sure I mentioned that he has a ridiculous name. Oh, that's adorable. It's kawaii desu. Oh, don't forget to color it in. I almost just started drawing the next panel. It's like, whoops. No. No. Yeah, I'm in my room now, by the way. I don't forget if I mentioned that already. That's why it looks different all of a sudden. Oops, that bit shouldn't have been colored. Because that's where her ear is. I failed. Also, my finger just failed. You know, the Dreidel song was one of the songs, the YouTube music songs, so maybe if I do a video of just drawing Kyle, or I could do it for the Ike video. But yeah, sorry to drew Kyle. Anyway. So she's looking up all kawaii and stuff. I wish that I wish that I was down here already, cause, yeah. I don't know what to put in this small, tiny panel. I could just put somebody else being shocked, like Blocklin. Actually, I'll just make it rock and bubbles. I'll just make it rock and bubbles. So they're all like... I don't know if Rock will be feeling better or worse. Trying to determine how dark I should color their fur. Well, I mean, someone's still getting attacked, so... But they are shocked, so... Should probably make it about the same as the other panel. Just do orange lines. And then Bubbly Boo. I'm trying to think what Bubbly Boo's reaction will be. Stop putting my finger in front of the screen, jeez. Once I get lower on the page, it's hard to... I need to hold the page down, but that's why I keep putting my fingers there, but then it's blocking the screen. Okay, I'll just do that, I guess. This is not comfortable. Well, her ears go up in shock, and you couldn't even see what I was doing. When her ears go up, that's not a good position. So she's like super shocked as well. Low battery, I don't care. Anyway. Oh great, low battery, then I should probably... Apparently the low battery doesn't actually get rid of the recording, because I went the Teddy recording, I thought I lost it, but then I didn't. So yeah. I don't know why she's suddenly blushing pink, she usually doesn't, but anyway. She looks adorable like that though. Yeah, for the longest time, not for the longest time, but for a while, whenever I drew her, I think I kept changing what she looked like every time I drew her. I forget if I said that in the video or not. I did say it recently, I don't remember if it was in the video. Maybe it was, I can't remember. Well, I only made the other part of the video yesterday, so, well, my memory's failing. That Blocklin, though, she looks derpy. Well, not look derpy, but she's, I don't know, she's weird. Anyway. Probably 2 by now. 1:58, yeah, I figured. Yeah, I'll probably have to head back out in a minute. Well, I guess we could just leave it there. We'll be right back. For you, not for me. So everyone's scared and shocked and stuff. And then something happened, which I am just about to draw. somebody appears. I'm trying to think how I should draw this. So this guy appears, and he's not a Furson. Nope, he's a human. He's a human guy. And this human is a tough person. He has muscles, which I'm really bad at drawing. I think he has 5 fingers on each hand. I can't remember. Wow, I'm a fail. I can't even remember my own character design. Those are supposed to be pecs, by the way. I didn't draw very well. Anyway. Or whatever. Anyway, so... Oops, I made it a little too fat. Oh. Okay, so... So, he's got... His other hand is like that. So, he's got his thumb pointed downwards. And... I think he has ripped shorts. It's been a while. Last time I drew him, he was wearing a different outfit. I made his legs too skinny, but whatever. I don't even know what that just looks weird. Anyway, Techie's in the background. She's like cowering on the floor. Anyway. So then, she's got like her hands, remember she's wearing short sleeves. It's windy. Yeah, she's got her karate outfit. She zoomed in too much. It looks like he's patting her on the head or hitting her, but that's not it. His arm is in front of her, so yeah. Anyway. So he's like pantsing, so it's like puff. That's what I don't know. Now, for the color. So anyway, I'm really bad at drawing perspective, by the way. He's supposed to be a little bit in front of her, but it's hard to tell. Anyway. Well then. You will never believe what his name is. I bet now that I've been hyping it up for so long, you're gonna be disappointed if it's not like something amazing, but anyway, it doesn't matter. People might not even watch this video anyway. Anyway. Or you could just skip to later in the video where I say it. Anyway, her eyes are blue, but you already knew that from the other drawings. Well, she is, I didn't draw her, red belt. Yeah, she's kind of a more timid, but I don't know. She still has her own strength, I think. I still need to develop her a bit more as a character, but I think I made a good start. Sorry about that. These people kept talking, so I'll probably have to cut that out. Anyway. So, now, oops, don't forget her bangs or whatever, jeez, like her fringe thing. Anyway. And then, next thing you know, Blocklin is kind of distressed, or pretty much very distressed, I should say. And she's all like, wait a minute. Wasn't Techie? No, Techie wasn't wearing a bandana. Never mind. I don't have my other page with me to check. I'm pretty sure she wasn't, though. Yeah, bandanas are optional. In the karate thing. Training or whatever. Okay, that looks weird, but whatever. So she's got her arms out like that, like adato. I'm gonna try and make this expression look correct and not fail. Oh, I don't even know what expression that is. Looks like she's smiling a bit. She's not supposed to be smiling. Okay, that looks a bit better. I was like, she doesn't look angry enough. And now... Yep. Well, that's not his real name. His name isn't actually Uncle Tufts. That's just what she calls him. And he's not actually related to her, but I remember in the Blocklin video I said that there's a human who's like an uncle to her, and that is him right there. But he's not going to attack her. Because, yes, he's just not going to. But, you know, what? Don't forget her bandana. Where's my black pencil? Did I forget that one? Oh, wait, there it is. I should probably color this dude's eyes. And then her angry blush gets a little bit less. And, yep, his real name, I will tell you, his real name is Mr. Toffee Buns. Yes, best name of 2017 because I made him up last year. But you know what? I know you think that's like too cutesy of a name for a tough person like him, but you know what? You know what? Well, you're about to find out. This is him now. He's actually... You will find out what he is actually. Well. Oh, don't forget to give him muscles, jeez. Block is her nickname, by the way. Fingers, get out of the camera. I'm trying to write, but I don't have my left hand to push the paper down, that's the thing. His true personality is actually stereotypical cinnamon roll. Well, I don't want to say stereotypical, but I'm having trouble making him, like, I don't know, just the dialogue that I write for him always seems stereotypical. Maybe not, I don't know. Last page he was on, it did. So then, not drawing techie, she's off the panel, she's off screen or whatever. Yeah, I wrote my name twice. I wrote it in the wrong, on the plastic bit, like, fail. I don't even know. Then I realized I was supposed to write it on the paper. Anyway. So, yep. This is what happens. So this is like, yeah. Stand back, Bubbles. Don't worry, you'll feel better soon. Stand back. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't think I gave her a specific voice yet. I'm sorry, Blocklin. I didn't mean. She charges, and then everyone's like shocked. So Woloski and super angry, raise her fist. Pow. Trimble. Looking up, all kawaii. They're shocked. Not much dialogue on this page, I just realized. Puff. And she's like, Uncle Tufts. And she's like conflicted. And she's also like calming down a little bit, but still angry. And there's like, Block, please don't hurt anyone. Well then. Now. That whole thing altogether probably took over an hour, but anyway. Hope you enjoyed. I'll probably do more of these in the future. More of me drawing comic pages. I like how this page came out. So yes, this page will be on my DeviantArt, along with the others. If you would like a link to it, please ask me. I will send you a message with it, the link. So yep. I don't know if anyone will probably not comment on this, but who cares? Okay, bye. I can't believe I forgot her bandana in this panel where, well, here it is.